three men found themselves stranded on a deserted island. They spent days and days hungry and thirsty and sure they were going to die on this deserted island. They just so happened to be English, New Zealander and an Australian. When they were wandering around the island, they found a bottle and they picked it up, and the New Zealander, being the smart one of the bunch, rubbed it. And when he rubbed it, a genie popped out. And the genie said to them, "You've got 3 wishes, 1 each." Well, the Englishman, as soon as he heard that, said, "Oh, I wish I was back home and away from this island." And then, poof, he disappeared. The New Zealander, again, being the smart one of the group, thought a little harder and said, "I wish I was back home and a billionaire." And then poof, he disappeared from the island. The Australian looked around, saw that he was all alone and said, "Oh, it's really lonely now. I wish the other guys were back here." In life, it's common to wish that things were different from the way they want to be. We wish that it was our birthday already, or that it was Christmas, or we wish that rugby season would start, or that our team would win, or maybe we've wished that school would shut for a few weeks, okay? Or maybe now that school has shut for a few weeks, you're wishing that school would start again. It's pretty common, isn't it, to always be wishing for something else to be the way that it isn't. Jesus said not to worry. He said, don't worry about food. He said, look at the birds of the air, they always have enough food. He said, don't worry about tomorrow. Tomorrow will take care of itself. Just worry about today. Today has enough worries of its own. And I guess that's my message for us as we contemplate, are we going back to school or are we going to stay in lockdown a little bit further? And if we do go back to school, what's it going to be like? There's plenty of things we can worry about. And we can wish that we were going back into school, or we could wish that lockdown would go further. But whatever happens, what I want to say is this. If you spend your whole life wishing that things were other than they are, or wishing that another time would be here apart from what is here right now, then you will never be happy. Because happiness is being happy where you are with what's happening now. So boys, the message of today's chapel is, don't worry, be happy now. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy now. Don't worry, be happy.